Hi, I'm going to be speaking about a very simple and one of the easiest breathing techniques that can help you physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm putting a video after some gap, I'm sorry for that. But there was a constant demand by people that you have mentioned a very good concentration exercise. Can you mention a simple breathing exercise? So I'm going to be telling you a very simple exercise which I learned from my mentor, my guru. Now, before I tell you the exercise, a bit of a background. Just bear with me. Basically, there are three systems of yoga in the East: Hatha Yoga at the physical level, Raj Yoga at the mental level, and Kundalini Yoga at the spiritual level. All the three yoga systems have one thing in common, and that is somewhere or the other, focusing on the breath or concentrating on the breath is an integral part of all the yogas. The Hatha Yoga system basically focuses on the physical manifestation. That is, by focusing on the physical aspects of your body, you evolve and go to the mental level and finally to the spiritual level. When you go to the Raj Yoga system, that is a yoga that focuses on the mental benefits. It starts from the mental. It's a beautiful yoga system made very popular by Vivekananda and Sri Rama, the famous yogi. In this system, you basically focus on the mental level and evolve spiritually. The Kundalini Yoga is a shortcut. It straight away goes to the spiritual domains. By doing Kundalini Yoga, you basically focus on your breath and on certain secret techniques which manifest and take you to special dimensions, new dimensions in the spiritual world in which you evolve and go in a bliss. Now, as mentioned before, all the three systems have somewhere that the breath is connecting. As per the Vedic philosophy, breath is an integral part of yoga. As per the Vedas, the difference between a living person and a dead person is a living person breathes and a dead person doesn't. Our breath is such a subtle force which connects all the chakras and all the three systems. Now, many of you would have known about breathing exercises like pranayama, where the breathing counting is at a ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1 or 1 is to 2 is to 3. They are all good systems. But my mentor or guru used to tell me that all these systems of pranayama and other breathing techniques in which you're doing breathing in various different ratios should not be tried without a proper mentor, a guru, or a guide, because they have an inherent possibility of doing more harm than good. And with the pollution rising, as such, breathing techniques should be very done in very specific environments. Now, the yoga system which I am going to teach you was the first one that was taught to by my mentor. I've also read a lot about it in various books on Raj Yoga and also books on the Himalayan Yogi Rama. He's told that this system can be practiced anywhere, while sitting, while walking, while exercising, doing work, anything. And the beauty of this system is it is easy and the benefits transcend all the three systems. Initially, when you start the system, you will start feeling physical benefits. And the first is that there'll be a glow on your skin, on your face. Slowly, if there's any physical ailment you have, it will start reducing, diminishing. If you continue the system of the yoga which I'm teaching, the second part will be the mental benefits. On the mental domain, you'll start becoming more creative. You'll start becoming more blissful. You'll start getting answers to questions. Your creativity will enhance a lot. And finally, if you keep on doing it for a good number of time, maybe a year or so, the benefits will manifest at the spiritual level. At the spiritual level, when I say, that is, you'll start becoming more blissful. You'll start getting a stronger intuition in life. So the system is that at the spiritual level, you'll start feeling more evolved as a person. Your intuition will become very strong. But again, I'm saying, the process is the first part will be you'll feel physically better, your skin will start glowing, you'll feel more healthier. Over some time, you'll start becoming more creative. You'll be able to find answers which you were not able to do before. Your memory will improve. And finally, this spiritual bliss will also start coming in. Now, what is this system? Going quickly. It's a very simple technique, and the technique says that an equal breath technique. That is, any count which you are comfortable with. The minimum count which anyone is comfortable is 3, right? So, equal number of time for the equal count in mentally which you're counting, you'll take the breath in, For the same number of count, you'll hold your breath. Same number of count, you'll release your breath and you'll come to a state of no breath. And you have to also maintain that state for the equal count. So I'll take the basic and give you an example. I'm going to count with my fingers for the benefit because since I'm doing it mentally and you'll see it once. The count is 3. I'm taking my breath in. So I've done all the states and very comfortably, right? As you become more adept, you can increase your count. You can go up to 4, 5, like I can do it up to 15 also. And the beauty of this technique is there is no side effect. You can also do it while walking. While walking, I do it 2 ways. Either I count mentally or I count my steps. That is, for 5 steps, I'll take my breath in. For 5 steps, I'll hold my breath. For 5 steps, I'll release my breath. For 5 steps, I'll be without air. And then I start the process again. 5 steps, I take my breath in. 5 steps, I hold my breath. 5 steps, I release. 5 steps without. Now, please understand, the without air step is slightly difficult. And most of the people fail there. And so, what I would recommend is start with a low number. You want to even start with 2, it's fine. Doesn't make a difference. Though it's recommended 3 onwards, you can start with 2. So, most of the people, what is not written is that you have to also maintain the equal count for the no air or no breath. In the books, the equal count says take in, hold and release. They don't mention the last step. But the last step is also important, which is told by my guru. And trust me, you're feeling agitated someday, simply in your office, maybe you had a fight or you're just full of anxiety. Just sit, close your eyes or open your eyes, keep on doing your work. No one will know because you're breathing only. But what you're doing is with breathing, there is concentration, there is attention. Try to understand the hidden benefit of it. One is at the physical level, you're controlling your breath. At the other level, you're also concentrating on your breath. If you read Raj Yoga, you will understand one of the best techniques of doing Raj Yoga is concentrating on your breath. What they do is they either concentrate on the breath at this level, air going out, air coming in, or at the level of your tummy. When you breathe air, your tummy goes out. When you release air, your tummy goes in. It's a way of concentrating, right? Raj Yoga says you can't do it on your breath, concentrate on your action. There was a very famous Russian mystic, philosopher, guru, who started a system known as the fourth way. He had a very famous follower also, was a mathematician known as Pensky. If you read about the fourth way, you read about a great person known as Ivan Gurdjieff. Very, very famous, though I think now most of his clientage is more elite. He said he also developed a system of Raj Yoga. Instead, he said either concentrate on your breath. If you can't do that, concentrate on your actions. That is, when you're walking, in your mind you should know you're walking. It should not be like we normally normally lead our life. Our mind is somewhere else. We're walking and we don't even realize when we've reached our destination. When we're driving a car, our mind is somewhere else, and on autopilot the car is going and we reach home and we realize, oh, I reached home. He said 80 to 90% of the people lead their life in a dream state. We need to come back onto concentration. What I'm trying to basically say is this simple technique is involving all the systems of yoga. At the physical level, the breath is being maintained. At the level of Raj Yoga, you're concentrating on the breath. So that means you're concentrating on yourself. You're aware, I am breathing. And at the spiritual level, a time will come when you'll start realizing with the bliss that I'm different from this body. If I'm concentrating on my breath, who is the person who is concentrating? Because I am taking the breath, then who is concentrating? And you'll start feeling that there's another entity inside you that is aware of everything. Well, that's for a different class. So guys, what I want you to do is, number one, it's a very simple technique. My guru, my experience, my fellow comrades who have been with me, my fellow disciples who are with me, we have never had any side effect. And people have gone to the count of even 40. And I have seen people only with this method, they have reached a spiritual bliss, which is beyond which you can only reach with Kundalini Yoga. Because at the end of the day, as you start concentrating on your breath, you start also becoming aware of other things in your body, your backbone, your physical ailments. Is there any pain in the body? You become more aware of your body. And that is what starts giving you more energy. Because at the end of the day, all yoga, all meditation is one form of concentration or imagination. You start from concentration and you go to imagination. Guys, try it out. Equal breathing technique. Start with any number as you're comfortable. Same number inside when you're taking breath. Same number, hold your breath. Same number, release, and same number, nowhere. Then do it again. If you can't do it again immediately, take a normal breath and then do it. Slowly, you'll become comfortable to do it at a continuous level. The best time to do it is people who are basically, I would say, more, the energy is more latent or something, they can sit and do it. People who are more energetic by nature and they cannot sit constantly, please do it when you're taking a walk. You have all levels. People who don't have time, do it when you have time in the office, when you're having your lunch, when you're taking your tea break. Let this become an integral part of your life. And trust me, give it 1 month. Maybe you to do it only for 5 times at one go. When I started this technique, I could not do it more than 3 times. Today, I can do it continuously for 15 minutes. I don't even know how many times I do it. It's okay. Maybe you do it once, twice, and you feel exhausted. It's okay. Next time, you'll be able to do for 3 times. Maybe next time, 4 times. As per your comfort evolve, there are no rules in this. The only rule is to maintain the equal breath and the count. Now, some people tell me how fast should be the count. As comfortable as you are. If you take a fast count, then maybe you do it for 10 times. A person who counts slowly, maybe do it for 4 times. Up to you. As long as the counting time span is approximately equal. You don't need a microsecond, right? If I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then no air one complete process is evolved. Now you want to start, I can do it immediately. Some people need to take a normal breath and do it again. Slowly and steadily you'll become more comfortable. Let me know, try it out. No side effect is a promise. How you feel about it. And as some of the people who wanted, so I have shared one technique. After this, maybe I'll share the second step of this, but that please, I will share after a couple of days. Do that second step once you're comfortable with this one. And I'll also put a few how you understand that you're making progress. This video is only to teach you, not to tell you when you realize, because it will take you at least 1 month to realize there's a progress. One simple system clue, your skin will start glowing, you will start feeling more healthier. If you do that, if that is happening with you, know that you're on the right path, right? All the best, guys. Do well.